There is a name scratched into the wall of a medieval dungeon that historians have never been able to identify. Just a name, cut deep into stone with something sharp, deliberate, urgent. Whoever made it wanted, desperately, to be remembered. But here's what we do know. The dungeon they were held in was not a primitive hole. It was a precision instrument, engineered, calculated. Why did the most powerful rulers go to the extraordinary expense of building elaborate underground prison systems? They could have simply killed their enemies. The answer reveals something about power that is far more disturbing than any instrument of torture ever could be. These weren't crude pits. They were architectural statements, designed by the same master builders who constructed the cathedrals above them. Wall thickness calculated for acoustic isolation, to ensure that what happened inside could not be heard outside. Shaft depths measured precisely to eliminate the prisoner's ability to track the passage of time by sound or light. The dungeon had a specific smell. It hit a prisoner before their eyes adjusted, landing directly in the primitive part of the brain. Rotting organic matter. Straw turned black with moisture and biological decay. The metallic undertone of old blood. If the conditions were this lethal, why didn't the people in power fix it? They chose not to. The death was a feature. This is called an oubliette, from the French oublier, to forget, not to punish. To forget. You stood in absolute darkness, so complete it had a texture. The walls too close to extend your arms fully. Nobody came. Shafts were positioned directly beneath kitchens or guard rooms, so the prisoner could hear the muffled sounds of daily life continuing above. The Tower of London's prisoner registers span centuries. Its walls contain the recorded evidence of what power does when someone needs to disappear. Why build dungeons? Because the dungeon could produce something an execution never could. A confession, the rack, the strapado. What no credible historian debates is the documented reality of the suffering. Before any instrument was used, prisoners were shown them. The anticipation of pain activates the same neurological pathways as pain itself. King Richard II was taken to Pontefract Castle. He was the anointed king, God's representative. You cannot simply execute him. Richard II dead, alone, in a room in Yorkshire. His body was loaded onto a cart and carried through London. The dungeon didn't just hold people. It controlled the story. And controlling the story was the real objective. But a system built on absolute power had discovered its own structural flaw. The information extracted was contradictory. Broken. 1679. The English Parliament passes the Habeas Corpus Act. 3 Latin words. You shall have the body. The medieval dungeon ended because enough people made enough small, costly, specific choices in the direction of something better. They scratched their names into stone because they understood, before anyone told them, that stone outlasts kings.